Hey guys, so I'm just editing some photos. This is the program that Zal said that he uses for his thumbnails, and honestly, I'm loving this. It is making it so much easier to do my editing. But I just woke up from a nap because I was having like a really stressful day. I don't actually know why it was stressful, but I was like extremely tired. So I took a nap at about it's now 6, like almost 5, almost 7 o'clock. I took a nap around 4, like my usual 2-hour nap, and um, I had a weird dream. So like, there's two things I want to talk to you guys about. One, I want to talk to you about like something stupid that happened. That's been happening for the past 3 years at my like at my house, and we just now figured out what exactly it was. But also, I want to talk about how the dream I had, because it was freaking weird. Like, it was a really weird dream. So, first, I'm gonna talk about the dream first, and then I'll talk about like the thing that happened. But so first of all, the dream I had. Okay, so in the dream, like not too long ago, we babysat this dog. Okay, this Coley, and he was a gorgeous dog. He was black and white, and his name was Ace, and we babysat him. You know, cause his owner was a friend of my brother's, so we decided that like we were gonna babysit him and stuff like that, and like when his owner was at work, and so in the dream though, his owner brought over another dog with him, and this other dog looked identical to his dog. The only difference was it was completely golden. So there was like the black and white dog Ace, and then the golden dog, and apparently the golden dog's name was Molly. Okay, that looks better. But yeah, the golden dog's name was Molly. Okay, in my dream, I don't know why, but yeah. So basically, what ended up happening was in the dream, my mom brought the dogs down to meet me, and I didn't really. I wasn't actually awake completely, so I didn't really pay much attention. I said hi to the dogs. And then, oops. Next thing I know, I wake up and I'm at Minnie's house, sitting in front of the laptop setup that she has. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it on camera. I don't know, but I was sitting there and it was really weird because I like she told me that it was October 9th. I'm like, what? No. No, it's October 7th. Like, it's October 6th now. But in my dream, it was October 7th. Like, it was the morning of October 7th. I'm like, no, it's not October 9th. It's October 7th. And she's like, dude, no. It's October 9th. I'm like, the hell? What's going on? Like, I don't get this. So we tried figuring things out, and turns out that I had absolute amnesia from the last like 3 days. Like the last 2 days, I didn't remember anything. And it was really weird because apparently I had gotten into it, like, I don't know, like, I asked, I'm like, what the heck happened? And we couldn't figure out what the heck happened. And so called my mom. I'm like, hey, when did those dogs come over? And my mom was like, that was like 2 days ago. And I'm like, the heck? No, it wasn't. And then I'm like, okay, it was like almost midnight, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm really tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. Maybe I'll remember something in the morning. And so I went to bed, and that's when I woke up in real life from my nap. I was like, what? That makes no sense. Like, what was that dream? But yeah, I had a really weird dream of me having amnesia and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Like, really, what? And it was such a weird dream, too. Like, by the way, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just kind of adding, like, shadows, like, ghost figures, and, specters and kind of things to these pictures. Just because it makes it look better for creepypasta. These are what I'm going to be using for my creepypasta videos. And this is the way I found out of doing it. It makes it look a little bit creepier, makes it look like there's ghosts around. And then literally all I just do is what you guys saw, I take the fog, make it huge, go gray. It's supposed to be a little bit less occupancy. And then just kind of like, it's a bit too much. But just kind of like smoke it a bit, I found it works really well. There you go. And then if it's not like smoky enough, I can just kind of go over it again, But yeah. There we go. I'm also gonna make a new one. I actually did create one. Right here. I made this one using the stamps down here. So, yeah. But I might as well make another one with you guys while I explain this next little bit. So, something weird. Okay, so we've been in the house that I'm in now for about 3 years. Like almost 3 years, I think in January it's gonna be 3 years that we've been in this house. So basically, for the past like 3 years, we've been getting mail for a previous tenant. And we weren't really thinking anything of it because like we were giving it to our landlord, Douglas. Like our landlord's name is Douglas, and we were giving them to him, and he was like dealing with them for us, So we're like, okay, we don't actually have to worry about that, He's dealing with it and stuff like that, He's giving it to the people because he kept in contact with the previous tenants, and so they were supposed to like, and as far as we knew, they were paying the bill. Now, the bills were for a company called Direct Energy, whereas we have always used a company called Enmax. Now, for some reason, like a couple years ago, our energy got cut off. You know, our hot water, and we're like, what the hell? You know, what's going on? And we ended up having to pay a reconnection fee, and we thought maybe like something was going wrong with the NMAX, or maybe like my godfather, who was supposed to be paying the bills, you know, we thought maybe he wasn't actually paying them. Turns out he actually was, but we thought, hey, you know, maybe like the bills aren't actually getting paid and stuff like that. So we didn't really think anything of it. But then today, like this morning, our like it got cut off again. And we're like, what the hell? You know, like what is going on here? You know, like why is it being cut off? Like why did it get cut off? And so we contacted them. It turns out that it was direct energy that was cutting off our it was cutting off our energy, you know? Not NMAX, which is what we go with. So we're like, okay, you know, we call our landlord and we're like, hey, what's going on? You know, like this is what, like, why is direct energy saying that we owe almost like $1,500, you know, on our energy bill? And he's like, what? No, like that was what the previous tenants used before you guys. I don't know what's going on. I'll look into it. And he looks into it, and it turns out that he was giving the previous tenants all of the bills that we were getting, but they were never paying it. So essentially, NMAX was getting our payments perfectly fine, you know, and like they're like, oh, you know, like nothing's wrong. Meanwhile, according to Direct Energy, the bill hasn't been paid in 3 years. So they cut our energy bill off. You know, like they cut our energy. So we are currently out. We currently don't have hot water, and NMAX is coming tomorrow in the morning to hook back up our hot water, because Direct Energy has cut it off, thinking that we were the previous tenants and didn't pay. So yeah, it was really weird, you know, like, and the thing that makes it weirder is that the exact same, like, our energy got cut off like 2 years ago. You know, our hot water got cut off 2 years ago, and that's when we thought like, oh, okay, maybe something's wrong with the, like, maybe we didn't actually pay NMAX and stuff like that. Maybe we didn't actually pay our bill, even though we think we did. But no, we paid it. And so what our landlord is doing is he's actually making the previous tenants, like the ones who had the bill in their name, pay us back for like paying the fee to reconnect our water, because they never took it out of their name, you know? So yeah, it was really freaking weird, but and like really irritating. But in a way it's kind of funny, because like here we were, you know, thinking that like we were like somebody wasn't paying, you know, we weren't paying the bill and stuff like that, but in reality we were. And it just turns out that the previous tenants weren't paying the bill, and that's what ended up messing everything up, you know? So, yeah, that was an interesting thing that happened. It's not great, but it's something, right? And then if we do that, we go occupancy. Just kind of put a work. That works. There we go. Put a little moon in there. There. Okay. And there's another. I'm actually gonna save this as a JPEG. Right there. Created. Image. Number 2. There we go. But yeah, so I don't know. These are just like, this is just a short little video, you know, that I want to do to guys, and I figured you guys might as well watch me do some photo editing. And yeah. But anyway, with that said, thanks for watching, you know, thanks for listening to this weird story about my dream and my crazy thing that happened this morning, you know, with the energy, which is really weird. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, make sure, though, that you guys, like, yeah, I'll put on my Discord. Make sure that you guys come into the poll. Oh, no, that's plug yourself. Hold on here. Polls. And make sure you vote for what game you want to see me play for my PlayStation 4. So far, Lego Harry Potter is winning. Wait. Oh, okay, I noticed Queen Bee changed your voting. Okay, cool. I kind of figured that, like, I was actually surprised when you voted Kingdom Hearts at first, because I'm like, wait a minute, I would think that you'd want to see Lego Harry Potter. But, yeah, so vote what you want to do, like, vote what you want to see me do. I have all of these games for the PlayStation 4, so let me know if you want to see Psychonauts, Kingdom Hearts, or Lego Harry Potter. So, yeah. But, with that said, thank you guys for listening to this weird random video. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to, like, talk about that, because it was like, huh? But anyway, yeah. I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Can't quite remember what's supposed to go up tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, okay, tomorrow's Wednesday. So, I do know what's supposed to go up tomorrow. It's supposed to be, oh, oops. I didn't actually want to do that. It's supposed to be, part 2 of The Sandman, so, yeah, it's an interesting episode, so I think you guys are going to enjoy it. But anyway, with that said, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!